All right, happy 4th of July, everyone. This is Spencer Kim Lessons, and I'm here to help you tackle your goals in the drums. And I have a bit of a special episode, mini lesson for you today on July 4th. Since it is 7/4, we're gonna nerd out and be nerdy drummers and take 7/4 and turn it into our lesson. We're gonna talk about how to play in 7/4 and what does 7/4 even mean for those of you who are new to odd times or understanding time signatures. So let's just dive right into it. We have 7/4, two different numbers that commonly get mixed up or misunderstood. The numerator tells you how many beats are in a measure. Almost everything on the radio you hear is in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And every one of those is a measure or a bar. Okay? So that's 4/4. Top number tells you how many beats per measure. Bottom number tells you what type of note gets the beat. Now, whenever you see a 4, that means a quarter note. And this is a big one that gets mixed up, is making some random number, throwing some random number on the bottom. But they can only be representing different note values. So a 2 would be a half note, a 4 would be a quarter note, an 8 would be an eighth note, a 16 would be a 16th note, and you would almost never see anything aside from that, but I suppose you could have a 32nd note or a 1 for a whole note on the bottom. But the vast majority are either 4s or 8s, quarters or 8s. So what we're doing today is we're breaking down 3 famous grooves from songs in 7/4. The first one is Money by Pink Floyd, maybe the most famous song in 7/4. The drummer's name is Nick Mason, and the tempo is 135. I'm going to be leaving the counting metronome on for all of these demonstrations. So for those who are newer to odd times, you can hear exactly where I am in the measure. I know when I was starting out with odd times, that was a frustration, was drummer would be playing something and I'm just lost. Like, I don't know, have any context for where you are in the measure. So to avoid that, I'm using the counting metronome. Hopefully that helps more people than annoys people. And I apologize if it does bother anyone. But here's the main beat for Money. You can play along if you're at your kit, by the way.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, boom, dun, 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 dun.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
All right. So any odd time, you always break them down into 2s and 3s. Okay, you can feel where the main pulses are, and those are your anchoring points. This is a 2, this is a 3, and so on. In the case of 7/4 at slower tempos, and since it's quarter note bass, it's not like you're counting as fast. I personally think it's just fine to count in, add 4s in there. So in this case, we have 4 plus 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and so on. Next one is Solsbury Hill by Peter Gabriel, who I'm a major fan of. The drummer is Manu Katché, and his drumming is awesome. You need to check him out. This groove is counted in 3 plus 4, but the song, the rhythm kind of changes. So at some points, you can count 4 plus 3. But I like to feel this intro part from this live version of this song as 3 plus 4. And the intro goes like this. Dun, 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 dun. So the hi-hat is kind of copying that pattern. 16th bass rhythm. And we have just singles on the hi-hat, quarters on the kick with an extra note at the end. Our tempo is 113, and it sounds like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1,
Pardon my
3,
amazing
4,
vocals.
5.
So I'm going to slow that down. If you're at your kit, it'll sound like this at a slower tempo. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right. Lastly, we have the Foo Fighters song, Times Like These. This is a faster one and obviously more of a rock feel. Taylor Hawkins on the drums. Shout out to him and his contribution to the drumming and rock world. And yeah, just shouting him out as he passed maybe a month ago. Grateful for his drumming and his energy he brought to the scene and everything. So this beat is a driving eighths on the kick. It fills in all of the gaps when the snare's not playing, and it's at 144. So it sounds like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2,
So if we think of our main anchors, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 17. It's hard to count 16ths when you're counting 2-syllable numbers. 7, E, and it's like 5 syllables that need to fit in 4. So anyway, it's 7, E, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, E. 7, E, and I can't even do it. You know what I mean. 7, E, and let's do it slower. Let's do 120.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. So those are our 3 songs in 7/4 on 7/4. And I hope that all makes sense. You're welcome to leave a message or a comment and ask any questions or tell me your favorite songs in 7/4. Not to be confused with 7/8. We'll get to those later. All right, so if you want to grow your skills on the drums this summer, be sure to hit me up at spencerkimlessons.com. Happy to help. And have a great Independence Day. We'll see you on the next one.